Alright, let me start over. Hello, I'm the nostalgia guy, remember? Alright. This movie is not only bad, it is annoying. Ungodly annoying. Just when you think it needs to take a break from being annoying, that's when it gets even more annoying! Okay, let's get the title out of the way, The Magic Voyage. Wait till you hear this. This is a children's story about Christopher Columbus as told by German filmmakers. Yeah, that's right, German filmmakers. That's the equivalent of American filmmakers making a children's film about Russian history. And look how fucking well that turned out! Shit, we can't even get our own history right! So what makes you think the Germans have a shot? But this goes beyond just magical powers, a talking bat, or a talking tree. No, this story goes right off the deep end of the flat friggin' earth. But what makes this film especially horrendous? Oh, you'll see in a moment. Let's dive right into The Magic Voyage. So as the credits roll, we see that the film is too cheap to get opening animation, so they just throw their storyboards at us. We see the narrator starts to talk about the story we're about to see, and yeah, tell me if the voice sounds familiar.
A long time ago, people thought the world was flat. And if you sailed uncharted waters, you just might fall over the edge into space.
That's right, it's our very own Mickey Rooney. Former biggest star in the world. Started with Elizabeth Taylor, the other former biggest star in the world. The narrator of Care Bears. Yeah. Watch a black and white movie sometime. Actually, it is eerie how exactly the same his performance is from both these kids' movies. Listen.
But in 1492, there appeared an Italian navigator, a man with a revolutionary idea. He thought that the world was square, and his name was the Care Bears.
Ugh, that smile. As long as I don't have to see him, I'm okay.
Here we go! Woo.
We then see our main hero of the movie. Yeah, I bet you thought it was gonna be Christopher Columbus, didn't you? He does only take up 2/3 of the fucking poster. But nope, it's a little woodworm named Pico, played by not former biggest star in the world, Corey Feldman.
I used to be a bookworm. I sat up on the shelf. I read about exotic...
Okay, I'll save you. The singer can't sing, the songwriter can't write, and this has nothing to do with Christopher Columbus. So skip it. But he does eventually come across Christopher Columbus, voiced by, oh, Dom? Why did you have to pick so many bad movies? Do you think I like continually making fun of you? You seemed like a nice guy. I liked you. You were really cool, but yeah, it's the story of America told by Germans. You should know better, Dom. You should know better. But on the bright side, he is Italian, so he can probably do an authentic Italian accent.
My map is sure stinker.
Or maybe he'll be as authentic as Mario. Hey, at least they're aiming for the popular stereotypes.
Hey, I think I'd like to show you something. I think you're gonna like it a lot, too.
It's me, Christopher Columbus.
It's 1492, and the world is still flat. Maybe it's not so important.
Not so important? Are you kidding? Excuse me. Whoa!
Maybe the world is she's around?
Of course it's round, blockhead. What do you think?
No disrespect to insects, but how the fuck does a woodworm know the world is round? I mean, seriously, where did that come from? Are woodworms just the smartest creatures on the planet? I'm at the thinking the world is flat.
No, it's not. It's round.
Well, I'm at the thinking that Christianity is the true religion.
No, it isn't. It's Rastafarian.
No.
Yes.
Well, I'm at the thinking that we're totally alone in space.
No, we're not. There's the Blardonians. Once the Blardonian government gets enough money to fund their space program, they'll come to Earth and enslave us all.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm at the thinking this movie's gonna be a big hit.
Have a drink.
So, have you noticed the main problem with this movie? I mean, outside of the horrible characters, voice acting, story, and animation? It's a little hard to get through in edited clips, but let's see if you can figure it out in this clip.
Excuse me. Do you mind? I suppose you're wondering what I got here.
You know, I couldn't really care less.
No? How about this one?
My brand new theory, which will make you great beyond your wildest dreams.
That's so.
Oh, yes.
And what makes you think I'm not already great beyond my wildest dreams?
No, you...
Still not getting it? Let's try one more.
Are you going away? But you only just got here. No.
Yes, I found a new route to the...
It never shuts up. There is always talking, always loud music, always something knocking in your ears. The whole movie is like this. There is never a silent moment where the film can just breathe or take a break. It is nothing but noise.
What a lovely
Noise. Noise. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's all the noise. Noise. It's like it's afraid if it stops being loud and bouncy, it's going to lose the children's attention. And that's not a good thing. Children need slow moments, they need pauses. It teaches them patience and the appreciation of atmosphere. This is just waving your keys in front of their dumb little faces for an hour and a half.
Shut up!
Thank you, Arnold. So, let's try to continue this review despite all the noise.
Shut up!
Thank you. He goes to the king and queen to tell them his idea. Oh, I'm sorry, the woodworm's idea. And they seem to be on board with it. Mostly because the queen has the hots for Columbus. Interesting interpretation.
Who's this?
No one, dear. Just another genius.
What? I don't believe you. He's much too handsome. Mwah!
Oh, and apparently he's a mind reader too, because he knew exactly what she was gonna say there.
What a disgusting display. But don't let it get to you, sire.
By the way, you see this guy in the back here who looks like a mix between Fagin and Jafar? The shady fella always telling the king not to trust Columbus? Yeah. He never shows up again. Not once in the rest of the movie. He was, how do you say, total waste of the animation.
Whoa! Hey, these are pretty cool.
So Pico goes into one of the other rooms and finds a firefly named Marilyn, Princess of the Moon Sprites. Again, we never see the king or queen, so we'll just assume she's a responsibility-ducking whore.
I was in the land of blue twilight, where the nectar is always sweet, happy and free. And then, from a land far away, an insect army. When their evil lord saw me.
At last, princess, the secret of your magic light will be mine.
Yeah, remember this from the history books? Magic light, insect armies, lord swarm. Maybe this is the history of how the Smurfs discovered America, but can we hear the damn story about Christopher Columbus?
If the Swan Lord comes back.
Nah, I'm not scared of nobody.
You're so...
Come on.
Oh.
So Pico tries to get her out of the chandelier, which seems like a pretty lame prison as she could fly at any point. But some other bugs see her and try to stop her from escaping.
Wait, give her back.
Wow, laziest fight scene ever. They're just holding her and he starts laughing. Call James Cameron, we have a contender for best action scene.
It's the Swan Lord.
Quick, come on, run.
The
Quick.
princess is mine. You will be my prisoner.
Marilyn.
In my kingdom in the west.
So the Swarm Lord takes her back to his land, which begs the question, why did he bring her there to begin with? And Pico vows to find her.
I'll find you. All the way across the ocean.
And you'll never guess where the Swarm Lord's land happens to be. That's right, America! What are the odds? So while Columbus happens to be getting ready to go to America,